Promoted by TGB Promotions. Sponsored by Geico, Brooklyn Boxing, and MGM Resorts. Your three judges scoring our main event at ringside will be Rudy Barragan, Dr. Lou Moret, and Zachary Young. And the referee in charge when the bell sounds is Jack Reese. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He comes in wearing the green trunks trimmed with the gold. Weighing in officially at 126 and 1/2 pounds. His record, 11 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Desde Jalisco, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presentando Rigoberto Hermosillo. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He comes in wearing the white trunks trimmed with the red and gold. Weighing in officially at 127 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 20 bouts, 20 victories, 14 of those coming by way of a knockout. Joining us from Tagbilaran, Bohol, Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the top featherweight contender, Mark Magnifico Magsayo. Having changes when he last fought here in the United States against Ramiro Robles, he said the exact same thing happened to him.
Ooh, good right hand right off the bat by Magsayo.
Nice left hook there by Magsayo.
Quick hands, doesn't he? But look at this.
Absolutely. But back comes Hermosillo. Hermosillo, since he was 13, has been calling Victorville, California, his home. There's a straight left by Hermosillo.
And, Hermosillo, obviously, he's a rugged guy. And even when he was fighting Manny Robles, who had him down in the first round, he came back and rallied in that fight to make it a close fight. Here, he looks sharper, crisper. See that little left hook he tried to drop in over that right hand of Hermosillo? I like what I see right now.
Well, you mentioned about how wild Magsayo has been in the past 4 years ago. Big right hand that backed up Hermosillo. He clocked him. He had him rocked.
Boy, if he hits him again with something sharp like that,
could be lights out.
Well, at least he might put him down. But I got to tell you, that really wobbled Hermosillo. But that's the quick hands of Magsayo, man. He's just really, it's lightning fast.
25 years old from the Philippines, but back comes Hermosillo. Hermosillo has a little bit of blood outside of his right eyebrow.
Chin when he's going to the body with the liver shots from his left-hand side. And then when he's close, he's got to hit the body hard, but he's got to protect himself. Magsayo, he just kind of pointed down to his trunks like that left hand was low, which it wasn't. It was a good straight body shot by Hermosillo right in the belly.
Blistering hands. As you pointed out, Joe, against Magsayo, for Magsayo, he's been on the deck just once against Chris Avalos, but he would go back to finish him off in the 6th round. That was in the Philippines in front of nearly 30,000.
That's right. It was a tremendous comeback. Because look, Uthak was like 53-6. I mean, he had a heck of a record.
Magsayo certainly not afraid to test his skills again. Here's that straight left, boom. Magsayo took it well. On to the 3rd. And Rigoberto Hermosillo going at it. Joe, this has been a very entertaining matchup thus far.
It's a dangerous fight for both guys because he coincides with every time he gets hit to the body.
And let's take a look at the 2 losses for Hermosillo.
With that left uppercut to the belly, and if Magsayo times that, he could catch him with a left hook as he jumped. Ooh, good straight right hand by Magsayo.
Just over the midway point of the 3rd round.
You saw that left hook. I hate to interrupt. You saw that. See, exactly what I said. Magsayo tried to time that hook just like that right there.
Good combination punch.
Out of ideas for you because they haven't been to the, to the mountain yet. They haven't been at the top of the game, and they run out of ideas for you, and you can't advance if you don't have new ideas being fed to you. So it makes sense. And Freddie's been there and back 100 times. Yeah, well, look, he's capable of boxing and pressing.
Couple big right hands that clocked Hermosillo. Back comes Hermosillo trying to close the distance. Hermosillo looking to...
Kind of a workman-like, landed a good body shot. He worked a couple shots to the head, Hermosillo, then dropped that left uppercut right into the liver.
We just saw a big left uppercut at close range that found its destination for Hermosillo. But they're answering back with a right to the body was Magsayo.
That's right. Magsayo slipped inside the jab of Hermosillo and threw a right uppercut right to the belly.
So this is starting to really sizzle be to the body by Hermosillo. Oh, he is workmanlike and tries to pressure you to every inch of the ring, Joe.
Yeah, and he loves to use the left hand. I mean, he rarely uses the hook, Hermosillo, but, right there, he worked like 3-4 left hands right in a row. That's his power punch. That's where he feels comfortable. Ooh, see, there's that left hook from
Magsayo, but back comes Hermosillo towards the end of the fourth. Mark Magsayo, though, abilities here on FS1. 39 years ago, Alexis Arguello would defeat Ray Boom Boom Mancini by 14th round TKO. But back here in Los Angeles, the fifth round, Mark Magsayo and Rigoberto Hermosillo.
Magsayo doesn't think that he, gels real well with southpaws, and so it's hard to get combinations off on southpaws. I've been through it with my fighters before, and that may be the explanation.
Well, I think it just goes to show what are you going to favor? Is it quantity or is it quality?
Well, at this point, it should be quality. You can't worry about the punch numbers. You just got to worry about the accuracy and the effectiveness of what you're doing with your punches. And right now, Magsayo, when he is just long punches or mid-range punches, when he gets inside, he should use some chopping little right hands and short little uppercuts. They can do damage. They don't seem like they do a lot, but they do when you're getting hit by them.
Ooh, this featherweight main event.
Yeah, well, here we go. Here's a little missed right hand, but he stepped in with the jab. That was an awkward, effective. All right, here we go. Here's that, step back and then step back in. Then he made a nice little turn. Just kind of what I was talking about when you get close to a guy. Let your hands go. Don't hold on and waste that time.
Joe, can you talk to us about the importance of sometimes you have to show tough love to your fighter as they come to the corner? Magsayo came here to the United States as we are at the midway point of the sixth round in February before COVID. Once that got going, he went back to the Philippines, returned in July to spend a full 3 months with Freddie Roach.
Good body shots by Hermosillo, and then a nice little counter left uppercut by Magsayo. But, he does have to get busier. He is starting to look a little bit fatigued right now, Magsayo, which means that his punches may not be as effective. And that's not good when you're fighting a guy that's swarming you like Hermosillo. He's, kind of being unstoppable with his pressure right now. And you got to have power to get a guy's respect, not just to walk you down like that.
We'll see if Magsayo can find a way to gain more sustained offense as he's dealing with someone who is very much...
Again, it doesn't take much to hurt you to the body.
End of the sixth stanza. Big right hook that connected for Magsayo. And a left hook to end the sixth, too.
Okay, there's a long, kind of sloppy left hand. But you see how that right hand is down from Hermosillo, and then Magsayo can do that well. And here's that right hand, boom. I mean, he's really accurate with that. Magsayo's down and grabs the shorts there. Here he slips under the right.
Rounds, do you think that the right hand might be hurt for Magsayo?
He did kind of show it to the corner. I don't know if that was just another quirky thing he does, like, grabbing his belt line. But, yeah, I noticed that too.
Very curious statement, and thus far that has been the case. Both men pushing each other in our main event. Outlanding Magsayo 48-28. When it comes to Magsayo, he has not landed more than 4 body shots in any round until the 8th when he landed 9. So clearly from a body punching standpoint, it favors the Mexican in Hermosillo.
Yeah, and look, I think that was that, good combo. See, and there we go. You got...
And That is not a knockdown.
Come on, turn around, box.
No, he could have had he not bumped him. You see, Magsayo kind of bumped him a little bit.
A couple of right hands that spray Hermosillo by Magsayo.
But Magsayo's really, he must have gotten a big push from the corner from Freddie right now because he came out blasting as if he needed to do this, and Freddie probably insisted on it. But man, he came out of the chute really fast, Magsayo, with some really sharp punches.
Freddie might have lit a fire under Magsayo. When it comes to going the distance, Magsayo's 4-0 past 8 rounds, so no stranger to fighting long stretches of fights. As Mark Magsayo undefeated after 8 rounds. I mean, he's undefeated, period, but even more so having the experience of going 10 and 12 rounds.
And right now, look, Magsayo is blending a little boxing with a little pressure. He's not getting hit, but he's landing all the damaging punches this round. Good left hook. But Hermosillo landed a nice little left hand at the same time. And here Hermosillo got in close and landed a few body shots. But it's been all Magsayo this round.
Just over the halfway point of the 9th.
Ooh, you can hear those body
to the body. Oh, my.
Somebody grunted in there. I don't know if it was Jack Reese, if it was, Hermosillo.
March of 2019 due to promotional issues, but that has now been rectified. Vicious left hook for Magsayo.
Boy, it's been all Magsayo this round. Let me tell you something. Not only has he been doing very well offensively, defensively, he's really used some good matrix, style movements to avoid punches from Hermosillo. So, I give him a lot of credit. Just like that. Underneath punches, pulled out nice. Made Hermosillo fall short with his punches, go over his head. He's doing really well in this round. Oh,
There's
great
a left uppercut by Magsayo, followed by a right. As he puts together more combinations, does the undefeated Filipino featherweight. But back comes Hermosillo. One more. Jack Reese.
Yeah, you're going to see they bang bodies here, if I'm not mistaken. Right. There's a good left hook. And then see, nice little rally again. But see, pulled away on this fight. And is comfortably ahead right now. So, I just think Freddie wanted him to, don't be an underachiever in this fight. Use all of your skills, use all of the training, and let it all go right now. Why waste any of it?
Talk about motivation in between the 9th and the 10th from Hall of Fame trainer Freddie Roach, because he saw moments of that in the 9th.
Well, I think Freddie's done that for the past 3-4 rounds. That's why, I think Magsayo pulled away on this fight. And is comfortably ahead right now. So,
Joe, between two men who are giving their all inside that ring.
I'm going to tell you something, Magsayo, the longer he's with Freddie and that group of guys in that gym, the more this is only his first fight with them. Let me just tell you something, he's going to be somebody to be reckoned with because he has got a lot of skills defensively as well as offensively. Quick hands, powerful, can slip, can turn, can pivot. I like him.
Magsayo, a big right.
Well, that was a nice little flurry by Hermosillo, but I think a little too late. We got 10 seconds here.
That ends what was a very entertaining Seal Go the Distance show. This one was entertainment without a doubt.
Oh, look, I mean, there was a lot of back and forth, and Hermosillo might have been a little busier, but he certainly wasn't as accurate and damaging as Magsayo was. So, you had a lot of stuff going on in this fight, but this was top shelf fighting right here by both guys.
When it comes to the punch down.
Yeah, listen, I mean, you kind of summed it up in that last round. They both went for broke in that last round here. But look, there was, over 1,200 punches thrown here, it looks like.
Gentlemen, having completed the full 10 rounds, we go to the scorecards. Judge at ringside, Rudy Barragan scores it 100-90 in favor of Magsayo. Judge Dr. Lou Moret scores it 96-94 for Hermosillo. And Judge Zachary Young scores it 96-94 for your winner by split decision. And still undefeated, Mark Magnifico Magsayo.